Here's some of the footage from this dash cam, and the main thing I want to point out is that you do have the two lenses on this front dash camera. So if you want license plates or you want detail, you can access the zoom camera so you can get that extra detail zoomed in. If you want more of a wide view, maybe a car comes from the side and you need that wider view, then you have the wide angle lens as well. So it's really nice that it's got both of these lenses, and then it does have a rear camera as well. The fact that it has these two cameras and the zoom camera does make this a more unique dash cam. Most dash cams don't have that feature yet. I think it's a great thing to add. Because the cameras on dash cams are so wide, sometimes it's really difficult to get the information on a license plate. So that definitely solves this issue. Now, this was sent to me so I could make this video. It's a sponsored video. So for that reason, I don't want to share too much of my opinion. I'm just going to show you how you set this up and kind of try to demonstrate how well this works so you can decide if this will work for you or not. Just a few things to point out. The first is that it does come with these electrostatic films. So when you mount this to your windshield, you don't want to put the adhesive directly on the windshield. That will be really difficult to get off. So you put this on the windshield and then you put this on that. Now, if you ever do need to remove this, it comes with extra adhesives for both the front and rear camera. Another thing to point out is this does not come with a TF card like this, but REDTIGER does sell these. So if you don't already have one of these, you'll want to pick that up. The camera is powered by USB-C. It also uses USB-C to connect to the rear camera, which I appreciate. And then there are also a few tools just to help make installation easier. I'm going to plug this into power here so we can set it up here. I recommend you do the same. It is a touch screen, but if you don't want to touch the screen to get it smudgy or whatever, you've got navigation buttons here as well. It's a good reminder. Let me go ahead and put in the SD card. All right, so let's get that popped in there. It's going to reset the camera when you do that. So we'll go ahead and format. And you can see in the window, it's showing both cameras. So the zoom camera as well as the wider view camera. If you want to change the settings, you can come in here. And I won't go over every setting, but I want to show some of the things that I like to adjust. So the telephoto is saved at 1080p. And the wide is 2.5K. Here you can change the G-sensor sensitivity and also fatigue reminder. Here's the GPS, probably won't be connected because I'm inside. Here's all the different stamps, like timestamp that you can put on. There's a hardware kit you can get if you want to use parking mode. Here are some of the system settings. So you got screensaver, speed unit, flicker, reset, language. And you can also view the videos right here if you want to do that. Now, if you want to download and use the app, you can go ahead and use this QR code to download the app. It is the REDTIGER cam. I'll go ahead and log in with my Gmail account. So we'll connect the dash cam. So I'm going to add the dash cam to my vehicle. And the options you get here, you can do a live preview. How's it going? And from here, you can also record if you want to start recording here. You can also play back some already saved video files on the SD card. So here I can kind of scroll through, and then if I want to, I can open something up and download it to my phone. But I think the reason most people will want to use the app is so you can go here to settings. And if you'd rather use your phone to change some of the settings rather than the dash cam, this just might be a little bit easier to come in here and change the settings. Installing this in the car is relatively straightforward. You just use the electrostatic sticker or whatever you call it. Then you take this off. It has nanotape. You just kind of attach everything, and then that's basically it. The time-consuming thing, of course, is just going to be running the wires how you want them. But I will continue to show you footage from this dash cam so you can see how it works in different environments, how it works during different times of the day. I've used several REDTIGER dash cams, and to me, the thing that kind of sets REDTIGER apart from other dash cams that I have reviewed is just the image quality is generally top-notch. I walked through some of the features already so you can decide if that works for you. But if what you are looking for is the top video quality, then that is one of the reasons you'd want to get a REDTIGER dash cam like this. And then especially if you have any concerns with getting details for license plates or details with anything up on the road, the zoom lens is absolutely perfect for that. Overall, pretty unique dash cam, very impressive quality. Overall, this is a pretty unique dash cam, and I always highly recommend REDTIGER dash cams. This is a good one.